Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here, continuing my playthrough of KOTOR. Yeah, 2 soldiers with me. Nah, I'll take the long way. Settler and a Jedi. What a forbidden romance. Who are you? I have something to correct. Another Jedi? Nope. Just a settler. I can't get into the hall from here.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathounds. But no, Cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband. I have left. He is very dear to me, my preciouses. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companion of all of
Precious.
Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me.
Not even a Padawan yet.
So much.
Did I somehow just get stuck in the rock?
What? Uh-huh. Sure.
Why couldn't it let me have gotten out of the rock? Ooh, a monster. Let's kill it! Oh, this might be a little much.
Here it is!
Maybe I should take out this final one first. Then worry about healing.
Huh? Ready? Sure.
So I'm guessing that's the ruins I'm supposed to look at with, I can't even remember her name at the moment. Might as well go through the front entrance. I don't know if I should bug them yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna bug them now.
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
It's time for you to go down. No, I'm not gonna use frag. Why did you go around that way? Did you get Ivan? Yep, I did. Now what's over here?
This is private property. By what authority? Leave immediately. Only those on official fact.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
Maybe. Or maybe not. For now, I'm not gonna get into a firefight over this private property. Always do something for hunting. Another hound.
Garth, you fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. Or something like that.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. Disappointed in you, Garth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
Not solo. Getting that good XP in.
You asked for this! How'd you like that?
Another access to the grove. Let's do another save. Or should I? No, I'll just save over this one. Checking out this grove. Lots of enemies to hunt. Oh, that was somewhat of a close fight. I only have one poison grenade. Pause. I did. No, no. I put the health. Why are you putting attack in? Oh.
Yes.
How you like that?
Let's do this trick.
You asked for this!
Ooh, some Mandalorians. Okay, maybe engaging them was a mistake.
Huh? Sleep-o! How'd you like that?
The Mandalorian with the energy shield is a little too much for me. Let's see, how far will he go?
Down you go!
Let's give him some weapons. Actually, no, wait, let's...
Yes?
Alright, let's see. Should be able to take him out, or take him down now.
Time to rumble.
Now let's see, who's waiting on this bridge?
Achuta, unga kun bistolpi kikiliana. Dong matugas angelia. Unga digo unga kun hanga. Una kun benes ching alamule. Kunting bamunuta. Tugning chatukunde. Uledaves. Mucho shakpakam. Kieno no namapaule rachiku. Takunjus takmiki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita potunga. Tolbabank. Wale oganda naru. Shapunga bola wanachite. Amule slimo. Hodadara nanga kumbis. Ule rabes. Jedu baduana nidibobo. Tonga bunsha. Nunya. Tonga tukashmak talea. Ching alamule, tunking bamunuta, tugning chatukunde, uleraves, kachikun idahaldonga, ikinkunu bamulerachiku, stimo podona, ulirudunga kunkade, tong haiguam bichi tumplumpa, litapoe tikiku, dolpa da bongualeo gandonan chuchu. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tu. Chilamulane ni dupopo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Onga digo donga kunhunga. Ona kumbis ching palamule. Tunking ba muleta. Tugning chatukunde. Muleraves. Kachikun ita haldonga. Ikinkunu bamulerachikun. Stimo podona. Liodunga kunkabe. Dunga digo dunga kunhankabi. Wana kunbez ching palamule. Tunking bamunotek. Tugning chatukun. Muleraves. Kachikun idahaldonga. Ikinkuno Bamulerachiku. Stimo Podona, Rudiotunga Kukabe. Runda Diho Tunga Kunhungabi. Onakundez Ching Palamule, Tunking Banunotak. Tukning Chatukunde, Mulerabes. Kachikun Itahondonga. Ikinkuno Bamulerachikun. Stimo Podona, Rudiotunga Kukabe. Runda Diho Tunga Kunhungabi. Onakundez Ching Palamule, Tunking Banunotak. Tukning Chatukunde, Mulerabes. Muchashat Bakat. Kiyeno no Namapaule Rachikun.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf-hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf-hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. When I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Is there any other information? Very well.
At first I was suspicious of him, then I was thinking it was him. Now I'm suspicious of him again. But I'm still leaning towards it was him.
Chatukunde, Tong Haitwam Jum Lumpa, Litapoe Tikito, Dolpa da Bonqualeo, Gondonach, Kachikun Ida Haldonga, Iking Kutakum just Lunda Diho, Kachikun.
Actually, that's south, that would actually clear that guy.
Ponga bolawana chikne. Amule slimo podadana kumbis mule rabes. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha benunya. Tong batukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Muchashat bakat. Kiye no namapaole rachiku.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Hakupa. chekopa. Gino mulera kentaita. Slimo potuama. Tonga kun honka. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba numotak. Tugning chatukunde. Muleraves. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha nunya. Tung patukashmak talea. Takung just takniki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank. Wale oganda naru chuchut. Magasha ponga mola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadara nanga kumbis. Muleraves.
And maybe I'll just keep... Guess I'll try the...
Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Takung just taknik.
And without a doubt, it is him lying, but it doesn't give me...
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body over there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baloo came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be injured? How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Fine, I'll try the other guy lying, but... Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Tong hai tuam chichi tung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita tundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindupobo. Onga kumbisjan ba mulera. Ta kunjus takniki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita bondunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Ogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mulera bes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno ba muchashat bakhat.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew it. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked this slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. So, what do you want to know?
You putting the accusation on someone else doesn't help your case.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
They both have equal reasons to kill him. One because he doesn't like a reputation, the other might be a business move. Do you have anything new? Oh.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Neddick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy. Is there any other... Very...
How can I be But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
So, what do you want? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Miki grabul moko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabang wale oganda naru. Kachikun ita hodon. Mucho shak bakhat.
Is there any other information? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal... Is there... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
So, what do you want? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Jedo badowana ni dibobo. Achuta.
Oh wait, I wasn't. You know, never mind. I'll just leave it go. Did not mean to say I was done with the investigation, but too bad I can't steal that Mandalorian armor.
I will be your doom! You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhan, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the courage to finish your task. What? The Council has sent you here to kill me. You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back. Or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. You think compliments will convince me I didn't kill my master? Leave me to my agony. The lies.
Come on, let me just stop saying failure.
Lies.
Just let me go through the channel that I want.
The Count. You. I am pathetic.
Now don't.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
The council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Even though I would repent, there is nowhere left for me to go. Leave me to my hopelessness. I do not know what it is. It was I who hurt. Leave me to my... I do not know what it is. Leave... I do not know what to do. It is. Leave... I do not know. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? The council may... I am... Leave... I do not know. It leave me. I do not. It would leave me.
Just let me go through the path I chose.
I do not know. It is.
Enough with the failure.
It is.
Stop with the
I
failure.
do not know. It is.
I said no failure.
It is.
Just
Do not know.
let me go choose my path and do not deny it.
I do not know. It is. Leave. Do not
No
know. It is.
leaving you. Just accept.
I do not know. It is. Leave. I do not know. I only wish that if how the council may. I do not
Just
know. It.
put
Leave.
through the...
Do not know. It is. Leave. Do not know. It is. Leave.
Stop with this
Do
failure.
not know what it is.
Both are success.
Do not know. It is. Leave. Do not know. It is. Leave.
I said both are successful.
Leave. Do not. It is. Leave. Do not know. I only wish if.
And this one's successful as well.
Truly repentant that I am willing to forsake the dark side. Maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Now let's do another save game.
I am sorry, apprentice. I am unable to render assistance.
Achuta, 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기고야나. 동 바투가스 막딜리아. 어디고 똥가 군 헝가비. 오늘 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹 바노노닥. 독닝 셔투군네 물레라베스. 카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 스리모포도나 룬디어둥가군가베 제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕샤 누누냐 동바두카시막 달레야 무주샥 바칸 기예노노 나마바올레 라치군 카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 스리모포도나 룬디어둥가쿠 hunkabe 아추타 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기고야나 동 바투가스 막딜리아 제도바도 와 무주샥 바칸
Immunity to poison, it would be a good one. Ooh, some cards. Well, there goes most of my money. Kind of weird looking, but the major bump up in stealth. Or am I supposed to talk to him? I'll talk to him first.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
And what items were... Wait. Or was that items gained? Might as well.
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our Order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our Order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. "20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. 1/3 of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak and the Sith.
Okay, so the him I need to talk to?
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, lad, Karth.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
You were out of the enclave earlier today. Isn't it? Yeah, this way.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet? Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, They won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young Jedi.
Wait. Oh yeah, she has the droid missing. Ah, some creatures to hunt. What? Why is it not equipping the... Oh. There we go.
How'd you like that?
Another level up. You know what? Now I have the double-sided lightsaber. Was it in the grove or...
The Force fights with me.
How'd you like that?
You shall fall.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me. I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally. Yes, Cassius was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here on Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly. You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope. Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
A Jedi that's someone's only hope. How original. Alright. I think I'll go it alone.
I'll avoid what I can.
Maybe I'll wait to activate that until I think it's needed. Nah, I'll just focus on...
I'll avoid what I can.
Guess I'll just disable the mine as usual.
I'll avoid what I can.
Why is it not letting me move?
I'll avoid what I can.
Again, like, not paused. Oh, it was paused.
No problem. Got it. I'll avoid what I can.
Alright, I don't know which way I should actually be going. Guess I'll try this way. 58. Shouldn't I do that?
I'll avoid what I can. I'll avoid what I can.
Oh, it seems it only works on the room that you chose. Alright, let's do a level up.
I'll avoid what I can.
There we go.
I'll avoid what I can. No problem. Got it.
Ooh, prison key.
I'll avoid what I can.
Did I get these? Yep.
I'll avoid what I can. No problem.
Wait. Use the one that...
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'll be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
You're back. Have you spoken? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
I'm gonna keep being a goody two-shoes.
But surely we can...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decision.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy!
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl!
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids. I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Oh, that worked out well. The cooler heads prevailed. Alright, since no longer trying hard on stealth. Not.
What?
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps when we heard of the ruins in your dream, we sent a Jedi to investigate the way.
For good or ill, you are now a true Padawan. The time has come for you and Bastille.
They don't actually have anything about it.
There.
The horns. Like, why didn't you stop? Oh, there we go. Time to enter the ruins.
Sharky King Watawama Ulira. Yuan Lipa Ak Inko-kun. Da Huma Moktenya Go Jojo Biti. Just Rockito Patslimo.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Well, that went around in a circle.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. 10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
My calculations are infallible.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Actually, wait, no. Alright, that's where I will put that final save and call the stream. If you enjoy my content, check out my Discord to see the community I'm building, and like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any money to spare, maybe consider throwing a little bit my way. And as always, to everyone who tuned in or is watching in reruns, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night.